Another aspect about jazz that I think applies to our lives and Joseph's situation, and it's really something that makes jazz jazz, and it's what's called the blue note. The blue note in classical notation would be dictated and shown as an accidental because it doesn't actually fit in the key that it's supposed to be in. If it's in the key of C, you'll see a little sharp mark or a little flat mark. It's an accidental that was really not well liked just in the medieval era, just a few hundred years ago. The church banned it, and they called this blue note that we often hear, it's called a tritone in more technical jargon, but they called it the devil's interval. And the reason that they banned it in their medieval liturgies and stuff is because it was a theological claim that the church is supposed to be something and somewhere where things are harmonious and things work together and they're pretty. You know, C major. Every now and then there might be a little minor chord in there, right? They want it to be pretty, so they did this. They banned the tritone, which sounds, by the way, like this. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. It's dissonant. It was too harrowing, too ugly, too awful. Too much tension here. But I want to be honest with you. My life doesn't sound like that. It sounds a bit like this. Does yours? See, life is dissonant and has tension. Things fall out of key. They don't line up with our expectations. Life is messy and harrowing and ugly and dissonant. It's not always sweet and melodious. You see, life is filled with blue notes, accidentals that jump off the page and don't fit the key that we thought we were living our life in. We have blue notes in our lives where we have struggles and uncertainties, imperfections and addictions, mistakes and divorce and job loss and cancer and death. These are accidentals. These are blue notes that play that are really, really hard to work with. But life is like that. And so is Joseph's. Though at first, it did sound like he was playing in C major, didn't it? He met a girl. And they fell in love. They're going to settle down because Daddy said it was okay for them to get married. Well, then she got pregnant. And he's not the father. And he wants to get back to C major so bad. So he wants to follow the law. Then an angel of the Lord shows up and says, don't. His life sounds like this incredible dissonance. It's messy. It's broken. It's all mixed up and out of key. In our lives, when they get like that, don't we say, God, why is my life like this? Why is my life out of tune? Why am I not able to play in key? Why is everything going wrong? Why does my life sound like this? But then God says, I've got you. Trust me. Your life is not in C major. In fact, we're playing jazz. Let me arrange the notes for you. And slowly, those notes, those blue notes, God begins to turn into music.